Hello people, my name is Ben, and last week went incredibly well, but this week we're going to be playing Thief Deadly Shadows for week 6 of Ben Beats Game. Why? Because, well, the new Thief comes out this week. I believe it comes out on Monday in America, and either Thursday or Friday. It's the 28th, so I think it's Friday over here in the UK. So, if it gets good reviews, then that might be next week's game. But before then, I'd like to get some perspective on the previous games, because apparently they are, extremely good. They're classic PC titles, and I've never played them. So by doing this, I'll be able to get some sort of outlook and perspective on the series as a whole, and be able to compare them as well. By the way, I'm doing this commentary live, so it's not post, so I'm also concentrating as well. As you can see, I've got the necessary mod installed, so it is at 1080p resolution. The game, of course, looks pretty dated by today's standards. There are some sort of remakes in terms of the mods and stuff. People have been remaking the game in various ways, but I want to do the pure experience apart from, an improved resolution. This is the this is the very awkward controls, that's for sure. I to throw a flash bomb and F1 to equip it? I'm not too sure about that. Anyway, last week, I'd like to just talk about that for a little bit. It was Dark Souls, of course, and I thought it went incredibly well. Having Ben next to me, other Ben, of course, to provide some lore about the game and the bosses and such, as well as guiding me through the game, but never taking over. As much as he wanted to play it, I was doing the entire thing by myself. I insisted on that, and I did. We completed it on Thursday, which I didn't expect to, but then we got like fucking 18 viewers, which doesn't sound like a lot, but for our channel, which is on average like 3 or 4 viewers, it was a pretty crazy amount, and we had a very active chat, so it was like, screw it, you know what, I'm beating it. Ben wasn't even there at that point, and I beat like 3 bosses and the painted world and all that stuff without him even being here, and that was very satisfying. And then I beat the game, and then I reloaded a save because I copied it before I beat it, so I could do all the DLC, which is the hardest content in the game. Ben predicted that it would take about 10 hours for me to complete, and I managed to do it in 4, so that was extremely satisfying, just so fun. And I really enjoy Dark Souls now. I enjoyed it before, I thought I might enjoy it. Let's just skip all of this stuff. We'll be listening to it on stream, so it's all good. But I'm pretty interested in Thief as a whole, and apparently Thief Deadly Shadows is the best one from the original 3. So, that's what we'll be playing next week, and as I said, if it's good, if the new one is good, and I fucking love stealth games, so even if it gets like, it's a pretty good, like, 7 or 8 out of 10, I'll be buying it, I'll be playing it. Why? Because I love stealth games. I don't care what they've done to the series, I just want me a damn good stealth game, and whether it's not as good as the previous ones, or as lost stuff that made the older ones like this so good, which I guess we'll find out this week, I don't care, because I love stealth games. And I also love Dark Souls now, and of course I'll be playing Dark Souls 2 as soon as it's released on PC, which is apparently a couple of weeks after the console release, but that's fine, because Titanfall, of course, is released on like the same day, which is why it's really weird that they would choose that as a release date and not try and change it and panic that one of the biggest, most hyped up games is going to release. Either way, I'll be getting both because it's like 10 days after my birthday, so it's a pretty convenient time It's very good. I'd like to thank all the new viewers that we got from Dark Souls. I saw a really fantastic side of that community. It was really good. Of course, you get sarcastic pricks in game that like say jump off this ledge, maybe there's some treasure down there, and there isn't. And then you get wonderful people who really help out in chat, who are very active, and that's what I found. And you are all really, really good. Even offering me to like summon you to help in boss fights, which I didn't do because I wanted to do them purely. But it was great, and all the new viewers, thank you very much for watching, for chatting. But I'm pretty excited to finally play the Thief franchise, and then hopefully the week after, if it's good, that we'll check out the next one. But I'll see you guys on Monday, Wednesday, Friday and Saturday. We're back to the normal schedule. Let's beat Thief Deadly Shadows.